and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Bilal Cool. Ollie out. there with Onyeka Kongwu. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marjanovic in at the 2 spot. And for Minnesota, we've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Sampson in at the 4. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys. That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Pope. 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Kongwu with it. Back to Irving. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Now here's Fox. Thomas outside. Outside, Brown. And the 3 off target. Right side, Koulibaly. Kongwu with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fox, following the score by Washington. Outside, Brown. And Bilal Koulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Sampson. Fox with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls, and if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Good on both. Here's Irving. Pass to Kongwu. Outside Koulibaly. Fox against Irving. Here's Marjanovic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Marjanovic got 6.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's Fox. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pope. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Washington on D. 4-point game. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Fox nails it from 3. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Outside Coulibaly. Irving against Fox. Right side Irving. Shot clock at 6. Big dog pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
To the inside. And they'll get another chance. Fox, that's good.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Fox. Give him 8. Here's Pope. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Pass to Marjanovic. Now Okongwu. Irving for 3. And again, Washington with a triple. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Irving against Fox. And Okongwu with the block. Here's Marjanovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Fox. Down low. Here's Sampson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And he drops it first. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Thomas, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both shots good from the stripe. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Timberwolves trail by 4. Fox outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Sampson. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And count the the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Watanabe's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Pope. Fox for three. Connects from downtown. Fox has got 11.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Washington. They lead by 4. Pass to Marjanovic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And Minnesota has possession. Fox outside. Deflected. Irving up top. He's covered by Fox. Irving against Fox. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. He's off on the layup. Timberwolves trail by 6. From downtown, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Sampson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Marjanovic passes to Irving. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Thomas. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Koulibaly. No points so far. And a two-handed jam. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Fox outside. Thomas outside. Launches it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Washington's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Outside Irving. Pass to Marjanovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Fox right side. Pulls it from 20. And Minnesota again with a bucket. Here's Marjanovic. Irving for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Minnesota. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Sampson in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Outside Coulibaly. Irving, a screen on Thomas. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Wizards in second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Kongwu. Irving with it. From 20 feet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Irving's got 7. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Now here's Coulibaly. Back to Irving. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Sampson. Back to Watanabe. Here's Pope. A shot from the mid-range. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
It's incredible. I mean, it changes the dynamic of your offense when you have bigs who can shoot the ball.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Now here's Coulibaly. Last game for him, he had 14. Marjanovic misses the 3. It's Thomas on the wing. Coulibaly defending. And Marjanovic, here we go.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Minnesota in the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Siakam. Still no points.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Big Dog. Fades back. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Siakam outside. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brown inside. Koulibaly defending. Brown gets the inside finish.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Koulibaly, defended by Brown. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Watanabe. To the middle. Here's Sampson. It's rebounded by Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something.
Oh!
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Watanabe. Right wing. Big dog passes to Brown. No good with the triple. The Wizards with a lead. Now Siakam. 8 points in his last timeout. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Kessler, he's checked in for Minnesota. Thomas comes in for Thomas.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Sampson. He's got 9. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
The Wizards have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Inside, here's Marjanovic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Watanabe. Pass to Kessler. Brown scanning the floor. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
The Wizards have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Fox comes in for Watanabe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Thomas for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Siakam gets the bucket.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Fox outside. Kessler finds Thomas. And Grimes pulls it down. Washington leading by 4. Down low. Excellent D there from Toppin. Minnesota has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And he gets that one.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half of basketball. To the wing on the left. Here's Marjanovic. And the three-pointer goes. Marjanovic got 26.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Fox the pass to Brown. Back to Fox. Fox goes.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Kessler with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Fox. And here's Kessler. And here's Thomas from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thomas has got 5 points in the quarter.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
Here's Marjanovic. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thomas outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Fox. Back to Thomas. No good from 18. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish. I'm ticklish.
Come on. And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Irving has got the ball here for Washington. 2-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Kyrie Irving, Okongwu out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Marjanovic in it to 2. Back to Thomas for the lead. Rebound Washington. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Irving. Picked up by Okongwu. And it's Irving missing. The Timberwolves shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Irving against Fox. Thomas drives in to the left wing. Outside, Brown. From the arc. From outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Marjanovic. Thomas with a steal. Now here's Fox. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. This shot by Pope no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Marjanovic. Blocked. There's the drive. Pope. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Pope's got 8.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Washington with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Marjanovic. He drops it from range. Marjanovic got 31 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Fox with a screen on Okongwu. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star, and Minnesota making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brown in the high post. He's got 5. Fades away. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brown's got 7 points.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They set a pick. Here's Fox. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 17.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. And it's Washington with another.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Fox outside. Over Irving. No good with a jumper from the wing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Back to Marjanovic. From 7 feet away, outside for Irving. No good on the three.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Washington. And here's Coulibaly. Pass to Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Here's Sampson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lineup here for Washington. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Wizards in 5th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Washington has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Beasley right side. Over Toppin. Beasley misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Watanabe. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Post. There's a screen to the inside. Stolen by Kessler. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Watanabe. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Beasley on the wing. To stop the run. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his first points of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Thomas. Knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
From deep. Kessler with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Toppin. That shot off the mark. Siakam with the defensive effort. Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he converts the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Watanabe. And he lobs it up to the rim. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Beasley left side. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Obi Toppin.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
The first free throw is good. Beasley hits them both. Here's Watanabe. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's Minnesota leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Walker Kessler, Cam Thomas out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's Watanabe in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Washington trailing. Pass to Beasley. Tipped and stolen by Brown. All alone on the break. Up the floor. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Washington's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Marjanovic. No good from outside. Brown against Beasley. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Pass to Okongwu. 4-3. Beasley, that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Sampson. Back to Thomas. Poke loose. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Watanabe's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Wow, get up there, Kyrie. You don't often see him show off those hops.
And so it's Minnesota with it, leading by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Kessler passes to Sampson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Beasley outside. Back to Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Watanabe. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And Minnesota making a change here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Both free throws good from Irving.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Marjanovic passes to Irving. Four on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Pass to Thomas. Brown with it. There's a screen. The 3 ball. The shot comes out.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Gets the three to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And here's a Kongwu for 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Sampson. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to a Kongwu. Back to Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Sampson. Brown with a screen. Fires from deep. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Wizards trail by 3. To the paint. Outside for Irving. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Thomas outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Sampson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Beasley. And here's a Kongwu. Back to Beasley. Irving for 3. Big Dog pulls it in. Pope's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Marjanovic passes to Beasley. Hits a 3-pointer.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Thomas a screen on Okongwu. Sampson's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he gets it to go. And now a 5-point Washington lead.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Outside, Brown. Back to Thomas, looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Washington.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To the inside. Okongwu, high post. Picked up by Okongwu. Koulibaly. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 5. Brown finds Thomas. The rebound by the Wizards. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Irving. Here's Marjanovic. Now here's Okongwu. Thomas defends from 11 feet away. And it falls all over the rim and in. Okongwu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Thomas with the ball. Marjanovic on it. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, such aggression from Cam Thomas. We're accustomed to that. He uses that up fake to get that defender in a bad spot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, okay then. Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Marjanovic. Drops in the 3. Marjanovic got 10 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. If ever there was a player who relishes the spotlight, and this moment, it is Cam Thomas, folks.
Brown against Irving. Hauled in by Brown.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. .50 seconds left in the fourth. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And stolen by Brown. Here's Coulibaly. Off target with the 3.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves. Sampson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Washington. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Irving. Here's Marjanovic. Tipped. Big Dog passes to Thomas. Fires away from way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, it's a top-tier matchup out there. Is this one you circled on the calendar to show what you're all about?
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
That's how you get better. You look at every single game as a top-tier matchup. Thanks, Kyrie.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.